It has been said that the hardest instrument to play in an orchestra is second fiddle. Are you demanding to play first chair violin in your marital relationship? Well, if so, you're likely play acting, which is hypocrisy. To learn more about cultivating healthy relationships, stay tuned. Hi, I'm Don, and I'm glad you've tuned in today to Life as God Intended. Thanks for giving us a thumbs up for these videos and sharing them with your friends, and for encouraging others to subscribe to our channel. In today's broadcast, I'd like to talk about the important topic of cultivating healthy relationships. Obviously, we have all kinds of relationships, none more important than the marital ones, if in fact you are a married individual. And yet, one of the most important aspects of life is knowing how to participate and enjoy a healthy relationship. You probably have had some experience in this, having many relationships start off well, only to maybe fizzle and kind of lose their vitality. And sadly, there are many relationship killers that can creep in and take the place of a vibrant, intimate relationship and cause tremendous amount of stress on the people in relationship and prevent them from being fulfilled in the relationships that they're in. In fact, the longer that two people share their lives together, the more likely complex issues arise and are involved. You've experienced them, haven't you? But rather than focusing on all those negative issues that we're all facing and that we could all share our stories about, why don't we focus on what it takes to cultivate relationships as God intended? At the heart of healthy relationships is genuine love. I think we all kind of know that. Paul states in Romans chapter 12 and verse 10, be devoted to one another in brotherly love. But I want you to listen to this next phrase, giving preference to one another in honor. Now it's obvious that love lubricates the functioning of healthy relationships. But again, I want you to notice that love in this context and love in relationships is giving preference. Giving preference. You see, love is others-oriented, and that is not natural. It's supernatural. That's because it's agape love. It's God's love. And we have to learn, and we are learning as Christians, how to participate relationally with God. And as we're deriving from Him, we're able to love others. So what does it mean to give preference? To give preference to another is to seek the highest good of another person. Now watch, without any thought of what I get out of it. We don't particularly like that, do we? You see, to give preference to others means you have to be others-oriented, and it's not about yourself. You have to put others before yourself. For us to love, therefore, is to allow the character of God to flow through us to another person, and that without considering any shared benefit we might get from doing so. Wow. I think oftentimes we're kind of more in codependent relationships than we are loving relationships because, yeah, we're willing to maybe sacrifice a little as long as we get something out of it, but that's not giving preference. That's not the kind of love we're talking about. You see, this codependent love is kind of the love the way the world sees love. And frankly, unfortunately, that's the way a lot of Christians that I talk to see love. The world sees love as getting. What am I getting out of it? What we're talking about is the kind of love that gives and gives and gives and gives to another person, that seeks the highest good of the other person without any thought of what I get out of it. This is unselfish, unconditional, no thought of reciprocal or mutual love. It's in this same context in Romans chapter 12 that Paul admonishes, let love be without hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is play acting. It's pretense, fake, phony, wearing the mask. Well, we're all familiar with that nowadays, aren't we? That's hypocrisy. That is hypocritical love. You might be saying at this point, well, if you knew my husband or my wife, then you would understand why I struggle giving them preference. Let me ask you, do you think that all these early Christians' behavior was perfect that Paul was writing to? It was not. They were as dysfunctional as you and I are at times. But yet what is remembered about them? The quotation there in the book of Acts, behold how they love one another. You see, the love of God was manifest through them in spite of their imperfections and their dysfunctional behavior. And that's what it means to give preference, to love preferentially. You see, to define giving preference means to the act of preferring another, the state of being preferred, giving advantage to some over others. I love the way the Message Bible translates this verse. It reads, be good friends who love deeply and practice playing second fiddle. Not a lot of couples are willing to play second fiddle with one another, are they? In an orchestra, the position of second violinist or fiddle is not as glamorous as that of first violinist. Any conductor will tell you the hardest instrument to play is second fiddle. Plenty of violinists are willing to play first chair, but to find one who plays second fiddle with as much enthusiasm, well, now that's a problem. First violinists get all the attention. That's what makes playing second fiddle or second violin tough. You see, both first chair and second fiddle are able to play the notes. But second fiddle has to play a supporting role, to defer or to give preference. Are you loving your partner by giving preference? Either you are play acting, which is hypocrisy, or you are lovingly choosing to be supportive. Loving relationships are always lovingly supportive of one another. And I'm not even talking about who's the spiritual leader and who's not the spiritual leader. You see, when it comes to loving one another, you shouldn't be fighting over who's first. Playing a supporting role is not as glamorous as playing first chair. But being willing to relate as second fiddle is often the most loving position to take in relationship with another. Jesus will make it clear to you what position in this relational orchestra that he wants you to sit in today. We hope you were encouraged and blessed by this video. We would love to have your feedback and interact with you. If you have a testimony that relates to today's discussion, please share it below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so that each time we upload a video that you'll be notified. Be sure to check out our blog on our website, which is in the description below. And until next time, may you experience life as God intended.